ever started the class and you're seeing this? If your student looks like this in the first few minutes of your class, you've lost them. And what if your students look like this? Won't you be happy as a teacher? You will, right? Yes. The first few minutes of your class, your students should look like this. Your students should be. Name implies set induction. Set induction is the first few minutes of your class where you set the stage for learning. Now, if you do this well, in the first few minutes of your class, if you can induce your students well, my dear, you will hook them till the class ends. They will be hooked till the class ends. That is set induction. Let me tell you, it's not even about what you're teaching. It's not even about what you're teaching. It is about how you are teaching it. It's all about how you are going about the teaching. Yes. Now, first of all, you must induce a class before you start teaching. Now, I understand that many teachers don't even use these techniques anymore. They just go straight to the point. You see a teacher come into the class. Good morning, students. In today's class, we'll be learning about so thing. They've started already. Now, set induction is more like a movie trailer. You know, a movie trailer. If the movie trailer is interesting, people are eager to watch it. People will be willing to go look for it, download it, and watch. But if it's not interesting, men looking at the trailer and people see that this movie won't be interesting, people are not ready to watch. People will see it as a boring movie. That's how set induction work. In the first few minutes of your class, you should be able to set induce your class. You should be able to get your students hooked up. You should be able to make them get interested in the class from the first few minutes of your class. Now, if you do this well, your students will get hooked till the class ends. Set induction is a teaching technique used by a teacher to capture the attention of his or her students in the beginning of his class. Now, I'll mention 5 different ways you can use to get your students to pay attention and yet they are excited for the lesson. Number 1 is storytelling. Okay, let's imagine it this way. I am a teacher. I came into my class. Every protocol taken, the class is quiet. And instead of me to introduce my lesson or my topic for the day, I started with a storytelling, a very dramatic short story that is related to the topic I'm about to introduce. Imagine it. They will pay so much attention to the story to know where I am driving at. So storytelling is one of the ways you can use to grab your students' attention in the first few minutes of your class, and yet they are excited about the lesson. The second one is asking a question, asking mind-blowing questions. I'm a teacher and I want to talk about the sun as a topic. Instead of starting with today, hello class, in today's lesson we'll be looking at the sun. Instead of doing that, I started with a question that goes this way. What if the sun disappears now? You've hooked your students. You've grabbed their attention. They'll be like, what if the sun disappears now? What will happen? You've asked that question. You've thrown that question to them, expecting an answer, right? Now, ask that question and expect an answer from them. Now, you see them, they are hooked. And if you hook them at this time, they are hooked all through your lessons. The third one is bringing real objects to class. Yes. Real objects that are related to the topic you are about to teach. Imagine it. I'm a home economics teacher and I want to teach food and nutrition as a topic. And when every protocols are done, all of a sudden I started bringing out rice on the table. I'll drop rice, I'll drop beans, I'll drop garri, I'll drop oil, I'll drop this one on the table. As I am dropping it, my students are already hooked. Everybody, all attention will be on what I'm doing on the table. They'll be like, auntie brought rice, auntie brought this one. They just want to know what you're about to do next. My dear, you've hooked your class. You've engaged your class. My dear, teaching is fun if you make it fun. So people say teaching is frustrating, but you can make teaching less frustrating. All depends on how you are about to go about the whole teaching process. Teaching can be fun. Quick game and challenge is another means of using your class. Now, every game and challenge must be quick game. Within 1 minute, the game should be over. You get? So it should be related to the topic you're about to teach. So sit down as a teacher, that topic you're about to teach, check what suits it best. If it's storytelling, if it's quick game and challenge, if it's probing questions, if it is bringing real objects to class. Sit down and think about this and bring it to practice. You will enjoy your class more. So we've come to the end of today's topic. Till I come your way the next time, please subscribe, like my video, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and see you next time. Bye bye.